and for the citizens of Clonmel. And I'm glad to see so many of you have turned out here today. And particularly I see my good friend here, Carrie Atchison, who was Mayor of the town, who made a special effort to be here today. Thanks, Carrie. We're privileged here today to have Oireachtas members, former mayors, senators and an MEP from Munster to turn up to show their respect. And a special welcome here today also to Marty Whelan, who's a long-time friend of Vincent, who has worked in RTE for many, many years, and you know him for spinning the wheel and giving all that lovely money away. But Marty also worked in later times with Jerry Ryan on MTUSA and made many, many contributions to the show down through the years, from the Irish side to the Atlantic side and vice versa. And we're all very, very proud and welcome you here today, Marty, and your wife Maria. You're more than welcome. Just to give you a small bit of background, Vincent Hanley left this town, a town he loved so well, at the age of 17. He was determined to follow his dream and to make a life and a career in the world of music. He worked as a professional DJ in Cork City, and he made his way up through RT1 and 2FM, and then on to national TV, where he worked on many entertainment programmes and popular music shows, commanding huge audiences on both radio and television. He moved to England to work in Capital Radio and weekend television. He gained huge experience there, but he could have made it huge in England if he wanted to. He could have been a household name. They referred to him as the next Terry Wogan, and that would have been a huge tribute to the man himself. But he always wanted to follow that dream, and he followed that dream when he moved to New York and discovered MTV. He went on to establish Green Apple Production Company that brought MTUSA into our homes and into our sitting rooms, that changed the face of popular music down through the years. Now I know there's been many, many great groups and singers around the world who give great credit to Vincent Hanley for the European success that they have got. Bruce Springsteen, ZZ Top, even the US U2 manager Paul McGuinness credited their success to their first North American tour to the fact that they had a video on Vincent Hanley's U2SA, and that's a great tribute. Even Michael Jackson, Fever, we all remember Fever, that hit the Guinness Book of Records for the fastest sales ever in the world, and that was the king that was first shown on MTUSA on this side of the world, and it was a European premiere. And I suppose that's the type of man that Vincent Hanley was. He was a man of vision. He was a man that was capable of projecting himself, and the love that he surrounded himself with has shown here today by the Clonmel people, who demanded that, I wouldn't say demanded, but requested that we recognise his service and his contribution to not alone to Clonmel or the radio and television nationally, but internationally. And that's why we're here today, to unveil this plaque. And again, I'm delighted to see that RTE and presenter Matty Whelan is down here with us to recognise how complimented he was and how much he was respected nationally. Fergus was also a great ambassador for this town. He was a man who never forgot his roots, and over the past couple of weeks a large number of people have come to me here in Clonmel recalling old school days with him as he played DJ in the Clonmel Rowing Club and youth clubs. He was a star in the making, and people just wanted to say how much they loved him and how much grateful they were even to the fact that this occasion is being marked by the Borough Council and the people of Clonmel. He liked nothing better than to returning to his hometown, meeting up with old friends, and particularly going to Peter and Paul's church choir where he sang as a young lad. He just loved meeting the people of Clonmel. He was also credited with helping out with many charitable fashion shows and other events here in Clonmel, and refused blankly to take any kind of a contribution from that. In other words, he was a man of the people. He was loved by the people of Clonmel. And I can say now he's joined with famous people of Clonmel like Charles Bianconi, Frank Patterson, Tommy O'Brien, Pat O'Callaghan, and many, many more greats of this town. And hopefully we will see him on a tourist guide of all the magnificent people that represented this town, both national and international, down through the years, and brought great credit to this town. And for that, we are all very, very grateful. And can I thank Bank Clonmel publicly for coming out here today. You are a credit to this town, and you've made this day very, very special for us all. I'd also like to thank publicly our town clerk, Chair Welch, Engineer Jonathan Coney, and Mirish Welch, who were part of a subcommittee, for all the great work they've done. It took almost 12 months to get this day where we are today, and I just thank everyone for all their hard work, and again, thank you all for turning out. Like I said, we're privileged here today to have Marty Whelan come down from Dublin to be with us, a long-time friend of Fergus, and he actually has some magnificent tributes to Fergus and to the Borough Council and to the people of Clonmel. Sorry, Vincent. So, with further ado, I'll call on Marty to say a few words.
There's a few stories you can tell around this street. I'm going to call on his uncle now to tell me a few stories. I have to say, I'm here, I suppose, yes, OT, but I suppose in another way I'm here as a friend of Vincent, as an admirer of Vincent, and as somebody who was mad about him from the very early days. And like so many of us, he started out listening to Radio Luxembourg at night, so you don't even know what I'm talking about. But it was a radio station that those of us who are grey of head, or spare of thing, yeah, will remember, because that was how we all started in radio, because that was exciting. And you know, he started something very special with MTUSA, but also he was on the radio, as indeed I was too at the time, when RTE was only kind of getting to grips with the idea of pop music, and he made it very special. And what he brought to all his work was a great joy and a great talent and just an ability to be something better than the people who happened to be beside him. He was just an exceptional talent, and I know that he would be incredibly proud. He'd be particularly proud today, lads, I have to tell you, that your version of Beat It, I've never heard Beat It played like that before. That was absolutely stunning. I'd say even Michael Jackson is smiling down at you at the moment. So give them a round of applause. It was fantastic. They really are. Well, it's fantastic, and I was saying it to all the people back in the City Hall. The fact that you're honouring one of your own in this way, the fact that somebody who played music on the radio, do you know what I mean? Like, he didn't score goals for Ireland, he didn't, abseil, he didn't, all these other things that people can do. He played records, but he brought a lot of pleasure to people, and he brought a lot of joy and entertainment to people, and he made a difference because he was a trailblazer. He was, as I say, that bit further out than many other people, and I know Fergus and the family are very proud of him here, and rightly so. Incidentally, if you're looking over the wall here and you're thinking of taking souvenirs, do not take the meerkats, they're all counted. Just in case he has little buzzers on them, he'll find them. Homing devices, he's mad about them, he'll find you, believe me. But again, the fact that Fergus and the gang here are so proud of Vincent, the fact that you are all here today to pay tribute to this man. He's actually gone quite a while, and I was just saying to the mayor on the way down here, I've been since and visited the house, but the last time I was here and walked down the town was Vincent's funeral, which is just awesome to think. And that walk and all the people who were there to pay their respects to him on that very sad day. So listen, thank you. It's been a real pleasure to come down, and we're looking forward to unveiling this. And people will now drive very slowly past your house, you realise that. And it won't be for meerkats, it'll be to have a look at this wonderful bag that's about to be unveiled. What a great honour. He'd be thrilled. He'd be absolutely over the moon. Of course, he'd say he deserved it anyway, that'd be difficult. And he would, of course, be right. So thank you to Vincent. Thank you very much.
Oh.